Just click the live. Awesome, guys. We should have all switched over to live. Awesome. Looks like we got everybody here. It's changed over from our breakout rooms. Okay, guys, welcome. We are now recording live on YouTube. We're going to get ready to start our sale. And in the beginning, welcome. Today's date is 3/4/21. The time is approximately 9:11, so we're starting a couple minutes late today. My name is Sergeant Paul Warren from the Kane County Sheriff's Office, and we'll begin the Kane County Sheriff sale via Zoom. Registration and check-in is now closed. We'll begin with the addresses of the properties that will not be sold today. These properties have either been continued or canceled. Our properties that have been continued: 301 Aldrin Avenue, Batavia; 520 State Avenue, St. Charles. Oh, I'm sorry, let me back up, folks. 301 Aldrin Avenue in Batavia is continued to 3/18/21. 520 State Avenue in St. Charles continued to 3/18/21. 553 Howard Avenue, Aurora continued to 3/18/21. 213 Hidden Creek Lane in North Aurora continued to 4/01/21. 915 Foreign Lane, Aurora continued to 4/01/21. 112 Woodlawn Avenue, Aurora continued to 4/1/21. And 219 South Glenwood Place, Aurora continued to 3/4/21. Correction, the last one on the 219 South Glenwood Place, Aurora's continued to 4/15/21. Now, our list of properties that have been canceled: 347 North Union Street, 1311 Violet Lane, Batavia; 438 South 9th Street, St. Charles; and 1663 Shamrock Court, Unit 19, Aurora; 510 Windett Avenue, East Dundee. Those were the properties that will not be sold today. When you registered to bid, you deposited 10% of the judgment amount in certified funds. If you purchase a property today, you will have 24 hours to provide the remaining balance in certified funds. Failure to pay the remaining balance within 24 hours will result in the forfeiture of your down payment of 10%. For the winning bidder, you will receive an email from our email address providing your receipt and requesting the deed information. Simply fill in the requested information and respond to the email that was sent. The deed information is needed by 11 a.m. today. For non-winning bidders and bidders that made registration and deposits for properties that were not sold today, your certified funds will be at the front desk of the sheriff's office for pickup. Please bring the photo ID that you used when you registered, or arrangements have arranged to have them mailed back to you via U.S. mail. It's the responsibility of the bidders to research and verify all court information. The successful purchaser has the sole responsibility of any kinds of taxes, liens, evictions, and all sales come without representation as to the quality of the title and without recourse to the Kane County Sheriff's Office. All sales are subject to confirmation by this court, and we will now read the properties that will be sold today. So, properties that will be sold today: 103 Meadow Drive, Sugar Grove. And if I could ask Classic Investments, nope, looks like you are muted. I was getting a little feedback from somebody. 616 Pierce Street, Aurora. 211 North Green Street, Carpentersville. 1318 Pearl Street, Aurora. 428 Fulton Street, Elgin. 2013 Red Oak Lane, St. Charles, and 720 Young Avenue, Batavia. 213 South McLean Boulevard, Elgin, and 37 West 151 Windhaven Drive, Elgin. 94 Meadow Drive in Gilberts, and 609 Prairie Street, Batavia. 5 North 878 Sunset Street in Maple Park. Give me just a second and we're going to start our bid. Actually, as I set this up, I'm going to read off everybody's names that's bidding for this property today. I'm going to read the property first. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in the case entitled New Res LLC versus Grazier Kent et al.? The case known as 19CH 989, sheriff's number 20SCH220. The property to be offered for sale is commonly known as 103 Meadows Drive, Sugar Grove. I now offer for sale the said and whole premise in mass. I have an opening bid from New Res LLC of $116,800. Bidders today: Alan Mullenbeck, GYB, Asif Mohammed, Pro Bidder, Brad Burns, Happy Day Investment, Dan from Double D Realty, Property Partners, Fox Valley, Malik Galani, Greg Walter, and Apex Renovations. Now, as standard practice, we will start the bids with $1. The initial bid, opening bid has to be $1 over the amount listed by the that was read earlier, which is $116,800. Every bid after that has to be in $100 increments. If it goes on for quite a while, we have the ability, we'll make an announcement that we will move it to $500 bids is the minimum. So we're going to start with.
Before you start the bidding, Inga should have been registered for that. I didn't hear my name called.
Hold on one second. Let me check. Inga, thank you very much, because you were stuck together with one of the other ones. Good catch. You. Okay, so we will start with Alan Bid from the opening from the bank is $116,800. What is your bid?
117,000.
117,000. GYB.
117.5.
117,500. Asif.
118.
118,000. Pro bidder.
120.
120,000. Brad Burns.
121.
121,000. Happy Day Investments.
122.
122,000. Double D Realty.
23.
123,000. Property Partners.
123.5.
123,500. Malik.
125,000.
125,000. Greg Walter.
126.
126,000. Apex Renovations.
Out.
Apex Renovations is out. Inga.
126,1.
126,100. Back to Alan.
Out.
Alan is out. GYB.
126.2.
126,200. Asif.
126.3.
126,300. Pro bidder.
127.
127,000. Brad Burns.
127,500.
127,500. Happy Day Investments.
128.
128,000. Dan, a Double D Realty.
128.5.
128,500. Property Partners.
129,000.
129,000. Malik.
129,500.
129,500. Greg Walter.
129.6.
29,600. Inga.
129,7.
$129,700. Back to GYB.
131.
131,000. Asif.
131.1.
131,100. Pro bidder.
132.
132,000. Brad Burns.
132,500.
132,000. I'm sorry, 132,500.
500.
500. Happy Day Investments.
133.
133,000. Double D.
Out.
Double D is out. Property Partners.
133,500.
133,500. Malik.
133,600.
133,600. Greg Walter.
133.7.
133,700. Inga.
133,8.
133,800. GYB.
Out.
GYB is out. Asif,
What was the last bid?
133,800 was the last bid.
133.9.
133,900. Pro bidder,
137.
137,000.
Yes.
Brad Burns.
I'm out.
Brad Burns is out. Happy Day Investments,
137,100.
137,100. Property Partners.
Out.
Property Partners is out. Malik,
137,800.
137,800. Greg Walter.
I'm out.
Greg Walter is out. Inga,
137,900.
137,900. Back to Asif,
138.
138,000. Pro bidder,
140.
140,000. Happy Day Investments.
I'm out.
Happy Day Investments is out. Malik,
140,100.
140,100. Inga,
140,200.
140,200. Asif,
140,300.
140,300. Pro bidder,
142,000.
142,000. Malik,
I'm out.
Malik is out. Inga,
Out.
Inga is out. Asif,
What was the last bid?
$142,000.
142,100.
142,100. Pro bidder,
142,500.
142,500. Asif,
142,700.
142,700. Pro bidder,
143.
143,000. Asif,
143,100.
143,100. Pro bidder,
143,500.
143,500. Asif,
143,600.
143,600. Pro bidder,
144.
144,000. Asif,
144,200.
144,200. Pro bidder,
144,500.
144,500. Asif,
144,900.
144,900. Pro bidder,
145.
145,000. Asif,
145,500.
145,500. Pro bidder,
146.
146,000. Asif,
146,100.
146,100. Pro bidder,
147.
147,000. Asif,
147,100.
147,100. Pro bidder,
148.
148,000. Asif,
148.5.
148,500. Pro bidder,
150.
150,000. Asif,
150. 100.
150,100. Pro bidder,
150. 500.
150,500. Asif,
150. 600.
150,600. Pro bidder,
152.
152,000. Asif,
152. 1.
152,100. Pro bidder,
152. 5.
152,500. Asif,
152. 7.
152,700. Pro bidder,
153.
153,000. Asif,
153. 1.
153,100. Pro bidder,
153. 5.
153,500. Gentlemen, we're going to start the $500 increments. Asif,
154.
you're breaking up 154,000.
154. Yes.
154,000. Pro bidder,
155.
155,000. Asif,
155. 5.
155,500. Pro bidder,
156.
156,000. Asif,
156. 5.
156,500. Pro bidder,
157.
157,000. Asif,
157. 5.
157,500. Pro bidder,
158.
158,000. Asif,
158. 5.
158,500. Pro bidder,
159.
159,000. Asif,
Oh,
see, I'm sorry, you're out.
yes.
Asif is out. Taking bids once, twice, three times, and now declare the property sold to pro bidder for $159,000. All right, our next property. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in the case entitled Fox Valley Habitat for Humanity, Inc. versus Louise Bell et al.? The case is known as 18CH123. The sheriff's number is 20SCH084. Property to be offered for sale is commonly known as 1318 Pearl Street, Aurora. I know offer for sale the whole and said premise in Mass. I have an opening bid from Fox Valley Habitat for Humanity, Inc. For the amount of $102,843.38. Our list of bidders: Barrera Properties, GYB, Michael Rafato, Asif Mohammed, Inga, Malik Gilani, Pablo Murillo, Greg Walter, and Apex Renovations. Did I miss anyone? Okay. So we will start with Barrera Properties. The bank's initial offer is $102,843.38. What is your first bid?
104,000.
104,000. GYB,
105.
105,000. Asif,
110.
110,000. Inga,
111.
111,000. Malik,
I'm out.
Malik is out. Pablo Murillo,
112.
112,000. Greg Walter,
I'm out.
Greg Walter is out. Apex Renovations,
113.
113,000. Back to Barrera.
Out.
Barrera is out. GYB Properties,
113.1.
113,100. Asif,
113.2.
113,200. Inga,
113.3.
113,300. Pablo,
113,400.
113,400. Apex,
Out.
Apex is out. GYB,
113.5.
113,500. Asif,
100 over. 113.6.
113,600. Inga,
113.7.
113,700. Pablo,
113,800.
113,800. GYB,
114.
114,000. Asif,
100 more.
114,100. Inga,
114.2.
114,200. Pablo,
114,300.
114,300. GYB,
114.5.
114,500. Asif,
114.6.
114,600. Inga,
114.7.
114,700. Pablo,
114,800.
114,800. GYB,
15.
115,000. Asif,
115.1.
115,100. Inga,
115.2.
115,200. Pablo,
116,300.
116,300. GYB,
116.4.
116,400. Asif,
5.
116,500.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
16,500. Inga,
116.6.
116,600. Pablo,
116,700.
or 16,700. GYB,
117.
117,000. Asif,
117,100.
117,100. Inga,
117,200.
117,200. Pablo,
Out.
Pablo is out. Back to GYB. Last bid was
117.3.
117,300. Asif,
117,400.
117,400. Inga,
117,500.
117,500. GYB,
117.6.
117,600. Asif,
117,700.
117,700. Inga,
117,800.
117,800. Back to GYB,
118.
118,000. Asif,
118,100.
18,100. Inga,
118,200.
118,200. GYB,
118.3.
118,300. Asif,
100 more.
18,400. Inga,
118,500.
18,500. GYB,
118.6.
118,600. Asif,
119.
119,000. Inga,
119,100.
119,100. GYB,
119.2.
119,200. Asif,
119,500.
19,500. Inga,
119,600.
19,600. GYB,
120.
120,000. Asif,
120,100.
120,100. Inga,
122,000.
120,200.
Yes.
GYB,
123. 120,300.
120,300. Asif,
120,500.
120,500. Inga,
120,100. I'm sorry, 120,600.
120,600. GYB,
120,700.
120,700. Asif,
800.
120,800.
Yes.
Inga,
120,900.
20,900. GYB,
121.
121,000. Asif,
100 over. 121,100.
121,100. Inga,
121,200.
121,200. Back to GYB,
121,300.
21,300. If we hit 122,000, we're going to start the $500 increments, folks. Last bid was 121,300 by GYB. Asif,
122.
122,000. Inga,
122,500.
122,500. GYB,
123.
123,000. Asif,
123,500.
123,500. Inga,
124.
124,000. GYB,
124.5.
24,500. Asif,
125.
125,000. Inga,
125,500.
125,500. GYB,
126.
126,000. Asif,
I'm out.
Asif is out. Inga, last bid was 126,000.
126,500.
126,500. GYB,
128.
128,000. Inga,
128,500.
128,500. GYB,
129.
129,000. Inga,
129,500.
129,500. GYB,
Out.
GYB is out. Taking bids once, twice, three times. I now declare the property sold to Inga Riveras for $129,500. Okay. Our next property. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in case entitled Ditech Financial LLC versus Scott Gantby et al. The case is known as 19CH488. Sheriff's number is 21SCH022. Property offered for sale is commonly known as 211 North Green Street in Carpentersville. I now offer for sale the whole and said premise in mass. I have an opening bid from Ditech Financial for $103,000. Our bidders. I have Charles Miller, Remodeling Gonzalez, GYB, Asif Muhammad, Padron Enterprises, and Malik. Did I miss anyone? Great. So we will start. The bid from the bank is $103,000. We will start with Charles Miller.
Dollar over.
$103,001. Remodeling Gonzalez.
100 more.
$103,101. GYB.
104.
104,000. Asif.
105.
105,000. Padron.
105.5.
105,500. Malik.
106,000.
106,000. Back to Charles Miller.
106.5.
106,500. Remodeling Gonzalez.
100 more.
106,600. GYB,
108.
108,000. Asif,
110.
110,000. Padron.
Out.
Padron is out. Malik.
I'm out.
Malik is out. Back to Charles Miller. Our last bid was 110,000.
110, 100.
110,100. Remodeling Gonzalez.
110, 200.
110,200. GYB.
Out.
GYB is out. Asif.
100 over. 110.2.
We're at 110.2 already. It's 110.3.
Yeah, that's fine.
110,300. Back to Charles Miller.
Out.
Charles Miller is out. Remodeling Gonzalez. Last bid was 110,300.
100 more.
110,400. Asif.
111.
111,000. Gonzalez.
I'm out.
Gonzalez is out. Taking bids once, twice, three times, I now declare the property sold to Asif Muhammad for $111,000.
No, pero si me dijeron que hasta 105 querían darle.
Okay, folks, next one. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in the case entitled Toad Point Mortgage Trust versus Antonio Hernandez et al. The case known as 19 CH 493. Sheriff's number is 21 SCH 011. The property offered for sale is commonly known as 616 Pierce Street in Aurora. And now offer for sale the whole of said premise in mass. I have an opening bid from Toad Point Mortgage Trust for $90,000. Registered bidders, we have Classic Investments, Morales, and Pablo Murillo. We will start with Classic Investments. Banks offers 90,000. What is your bid?
Out.
Classic is out. Morales?
Yeah, I'm out.
Morales is out. Pablo Murillo,
$90,001.
$90,001. Taking bids once, twice, three times, I declare the property sold to Pablo Murillo for $90,001.
Ay, sí, con lo que le metes y todo, no te sale. La casa no está muy, que digamos, muy grande. Con 2 cuartillos. No, mi padre, Dios por el medio, no empiece. ¿Sabe por qué?
¿Nos salimos ya o qué?
Pues ya te puedes salir, pues ya acabaste tu subasta.
Okay, guys, our next property. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in the case entitled Deutsche Bank Trust Company Americas versus Zlatko Korovic? The case known as 17CH082. Sheriff number is 20SCH228. Property to be offered for sale is commonly known as 428 Fulton Street in Elgin. I now offer for sale the whole and said premise in Mass. I have an opening bid from Deutsche Bank Trust Company Americas for $156,456. Registered bidders, I have Charles Miller and Padron. Charles Miller, do you have an opening bid?
Dollar over.
$156,457. Padron,
157.
157,000. Mr. Miller,
157.5.
157,500. Padron,
100 more.
157,600. Miller,
158.
158,000. Padron,
158.
158,100. Miller,
158.5.
158,500. Padron,
159.
I'm sorry, 159,000.
Yes, correct.
159,000. Miller,
159.5.
159,500. Padron,
160.
160,000. Miller,
160.500.
160,500. Padron,
100 more.
160,600. Miller,
161.
161,000. Padron,
100 more.
161,100. Miller,
161.2.
161,200. Padron,
100 more.
161,300. Miller,
161.5.
161,500. Padron,
100 more.
161,600. Miller,
161.8.
161,800. Padron,
100 more.
161,900. Miller,
162.
162,000. Padron,
100 more.
162,100. Miller,
162.2.
162,200. Padron,
100 more.
162,300. Miller,
162.5.
162,500. Padron,
100 more.
162,600. Miller,
162.8.
162,800. Padron,
163.
163,000. Charles Miller,
163.2.
163,200. Padron,
100 more.
163,300. Miller,
163.5.
163,500. Padron,
100 more.
163,600. Miller,
164.
164,000. Padron,
100 more.
164,100. Miller,
164.5.
164,500. Padron,
100 more.
164,600. Miller,
165.
165,000. Padron,
100 more.
165,100. Miller,
165.5.
65,500. Padron,
100 more.
65,600.
166.
Hold on, Miller. I'm sorry, you want 166,000?
Yes.
Mr. Miller? 166,000. Padron,
100 more.
166,100. Mr. Miller,
167.5.
167,500. Padron,
100 more.
167,600. Miller,
168.
168,000. Padron,
100 more.
168,100. Miller,
168.5.
168,500. Padron,
100 more.
168,600. Miller,
169.
169,000. Padron,
Out.
Padron is out. Taking bids once, twice, three times, and I'll declare the property sold to Charles Miller for $169,000. Here we go. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in the case entitled Bright House Life Insurance Company versus Laura Scatello et al.? The case is known as 17CH 996. Sheriff's number is 20SCH 243. Property offer for sale is commonly known as 2013 Red Oak Lane in St. Charles. I now offer for sale the whole and said premise in Mass. I have an opening bid from Bright House Life Insurance Company for $310,500. I have a bidder of pro bidder. And what is your opening bid, sir?
I'm out.
Pro bidder is out. Taking bids once, twice, three times. I now declare the property sold back to Bright House Life Insurance for $310,500. Is anyone interested in the sale of certain real estate which is involved in the case entitled U.S. Bank and Trust N.A. versus Joseph Woods et al.? The case is known as 19CH 685. Sheriff's number is 20SCH 250. Property offered for sale is commonly known as 720 Young Avenue in Batavia. I have an opening bid from U.S. Bank and Trust N.A. for $281,000. Registered bidder, I have Barrera Properties. What is your opening bid?
$1.
I'm sorry, $1?
Yes.
$281,001. Taking bids once, twice, I now declare the property sold to Barrera Properties for $281,001. Okay, folks, the rest of our properties we do not have registered bidders for. So 213 South McLean Boulevard, Elgin, going back to the bank for $187,236.74. $37 West 151 Windhaven Drive in Elgin, back to the bank for $178,500. 94 Meadow Drive, Gilbert's, back to U.S. Bank and Trust, $280,000. $609 North Prairie Street, Batavia, back to Nation Star Bank, $98,980. And 5 North 878 Sunset Street, Maple Park, back to Reverse Mortgage Solutions for $180,000. And thank you, everyone. That concludes our sale for the day. We'll see you back in a couple weeks. Thank you.